Well, hello, hello, hello to all my awesome and beautiful and blessed and highly favored friends and family out there. I pray that today is just an overflowing, overwhelming love of the Father day today. I pray that you are sensing His presence in your life no matter what you're going through, no matter if this is the best day of your life or no matter you feel like you're at the bottom of the barrel today. I just want you to know that God is working, God is active and alive, and you have so much to be thankful for, so much to rejoice in, so much just to allow the joy of the Lord to overwhelm you no matter what you're going through, because God is working. God is not done with you. You're not dead, so you're not done. So my friend, just know today you have great things in store for you. I just want you to hear that from me, and I want you to internalize it, and I want you to think upon that. Renew your mind upon those thoughts today. So get into the Word, find some promises, some truths in the Word that just dwell upon that, so you'll know this is who I am, this is where God's taken me, and I'm going to get that truth into my spirit and not all the garbage and negativity of the world. So you know today God's Word is true for you, and just get that in your spirit and let it grow like a seed. So today I want to draw our attention to something that we need to be very careful about. And as we're going about serving God, as we're on our journey with God, we do have an enemy, and he is trying to trip us up, and he's trying to throw things in our path. And so there are 4 areas, it's actually an acronym, that I want to talk about today, that how the enemy will try to work through these things. And these things are a lot of times very natural things that we encounter on a day-to-day basis, but if we're not careful, when we're in these times, we can be very, very weak. So I just want to talk about that. And these things, these 4 things that we need to be careful of and to be consciously aware of when we're in this season, in this time of our life. And it's the acronym of HALT. H-A-L-T, HALT, H-A-L-T. And that stands for hungry, angry, lonely, or tired. So if you're hungry, if you're angry, or if you're lonely, or you're tired, you need to be on extra watch, and you need to be extra careful, because those are times that we are very, very weak, and we're very, very vulnerable to the enemy. So I just want to draw your attention to that. So if you're hungry, don't be careful, because the enemy can work through that. If you're angry, be careful with that. If you're lonely, especially, because then you're just going to want to do this, that, and the other, and you're not really thinking, you're just trying to fill that void. And then if you're tired, oh my, how the enemy works when we're tired, because he puts so many negative thoughts in our mind, and we're so tired physically and mentally that we then begin to just think upon that and let that grow, instead of God's Word and truth growing in our hearts and spirit. And those negative things that come to us when we're tired, and Satan lies to us all the time, but especially when we're tired. Sometimes the greatest thing we can do is just to take a nap and take a break. But those 4 things, I want you to be careful, and I want you to be watching this week and paying attention, but not just this week, in the days and weeks ahead. I want you to think of that acronym, HALT. Hungry, angry, lonely, or tired. When you're any one of those 4 things, you be on extra guard, you be on extra watch out, so that the enemy doesn't take you by surprise. But hungry, angry, lonely, and tired, when you're those things, sometimes you just need to take a break away. Sometimes you need just to take some time for you. Let the Word pour into you. Take some time to read. Take some time just for you, to allow God to pour into you. That's so important. Take time for you. Take time to allow God to pour into you, because that gives you the energy and the strength. And then you're on the outcome away from the enemy, because you are ahead. Let me say that. You are ahead of the enemy, not on the outcome of the enemy. You are ahead of the enemy because you are already taking precaution against that. So remember HALT. Remember HALT, that acronym, hungry, angry, lonely, or tired. Be careful when you're those, so the enemy can't work through those, and you let God just energize you and pour into you. And I pray that you experience His presence as an overwhelming love today in just a powerful way. That's my desire for you. When you know, when you experience God's love, it changes you from the inside out, and it makes you a different person. And how do I know that? Because His love has changed me from the inside out, and today I am a different person. So you be blessed this week, and I'll see you later.